they stand somewhere and see. What do you think must have given the guy the guts to have given the IGP that ultimatum there within 2 weeks? He needs to get this guy arrested.
Thank you. First of all, I'll say good morning to all listeners, especially members of the Progressive People's Party. This shows Mr. Owusu Bempah, the caution Ozima, Inspector General of Police. He's got some powers which other Ghanaians do not know. Or powers be in him. Nanado, or the president or the government of Ghana has given special powers which the ordinary Ghanaian does not know, because it should not have happened at all. And I would say I'm glad that this is happening, because it's showing us the NPP is not in good control of the state. If any, I wouldn't want to say idiot, but if any person in Ghana can rise up to give instructions to the Inspector General of Police, then what a country are we in? Let us ask ourselves. Obi or NPP must feel ashamed that this is happening. Important things to be done in the society. Look at ordinary member of the public giving the IGP instructions. I can also give the president instructions to honor all the manifesto promises, especially the 2016. I can give the president instructions to complete, make sure that he delivers all the promises. If somebody like Owusu Bempah has got a right to instruct the IGP, I and any other Ghanaian has got a right to instruct the president. It's getting serious now. They are not doing the job. They are not in control. They are struggling. That's the NPP. It is struggling. We see. It doesn't need an idiot to tell us that they are not struggling or struggling. Clearly, they are struggling, because it's a free-for-all government or governance that we are observing. It's very serious. You cannot get this in any part of the world. I'm not sure if this will happen in Zambia or South Africa or Nigeria, but Ghana, this is happening. And it's just not right. Kwame Nkrumah will waste any time. Nkrumah has wasted his time fighting for independence for Ghana. The way Ghana is it was not worth going for the independence for Ghana. We should have been under British rule.
But Chairman, we keep bashing this government. Mahama Bain, Mahama said he is the most insulted president.
Yes.
Now, as the time has gone by, this government is really being lambasted a lot. You think we're good, you think that, and they still have the confidence that they have, the options of either land chairman thing and now the Baumia coming. I'm sure this is what that's what makes you mad.
No, that shows how unserious they are. They are not serious. They are joking as a government, because you are pure hard way. A lot of work to be done. Look at how they are messing around. Now they are talking about 2024 election. They are talking about breaking the 8-year rule as well. It is a joke. They are not going to come anywhere. If our God is watching, if God is watching and listening and looking around Ghana, and people is not going to come again in 2024. It is not going to happen.
Yeah, man, these people, they still, judging everyone. They're looking at Baumia and Nadia Chairman coming. What's this? They're not going to come around. They are so confident.
I'm pleased that they are so confident, because you can see Sir John. May he rest in peace. He's a straightforward gentleman. May he rest in peace. Tell me, Sir John, what happened there? It was fun. It was shameful, disgraceful. They disgraced the body of Sir John on that day, because they ignored all COVID-19 protocols. Look at them. Look at them, a crowd of unguarded sheep on a pitch. Do you understand? Without an owner, without a shepherd. They were like sheep without a shepherd on that day. Thousands and thousands of people, no face masks and all that, transferring COVID-19 to each other and all that. They were not complaining, including their own president, including the vice president himself, including all the big guys of MPP. On that day, I saw it that day. What a nightmare it was. And they were talking about Baumia or Chairman factions too. Nobody can see Sir John. I don't think Sir John is resting in peace because of that day. I don't think you can bury somebody like that. 2
Or based on
recipes.
the unbefitting burial intact.
It was not fitting. It was beyond a fitting burial. It was a bit of a joke. Seriously speaking, there's a lot of work to be done by this government of NPP. We wish them well. We wish them to succeed. I don't want them to fail because I'm a Ghanaian as well. We do not want our government to fail. When they give us so many promises, I thanked God. When they won the election, I was around, I was in Western region, traveling to Central region. So the people were celebrating on the streets. And when I go to Elmina, I saw that. The NDC full, CPP full, people, they joined. They were happy that there was going to be a change. They were happy that Mr. Akufo-Addo has given special promises. And see, we were all happy, including myself. I saw a guy when I was in a taxi down in Albina. I saw a guy wearing PPP t-shirts. No, he was jumping on the seat. Now, driver original. Now, I said, but is this happiness today? It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. They are failing us, and we are observing, and we are preparing. Do you understand? Forget about NDC. The rest of us, I'm not going to make any statement now. We are preparing, working hard to get together. The 2022, you will see, we are going to come out with a big bang and start to contest these two parties. This is what's going to happen.
CPP, are they dead or alive?
They are more than alive. I can show you something here right now. Big Joe is here, so I won't show it. But I tell you,
Big Joe and CPP.
Observer. Do you understand?
Okay.
I mean, we are working together.
Out of Green Street and all that, it's been a while, man.
We are working together.
Oh, the man.
And like I say, it's included as well. But in a way, it's included. We are all working together. We are coming back together because we've seen that we have let Kwame Nkrumah down. We realize we have let Kwame Nkrumah down. I have so many calls all the time. All over Europe, Africa, USA, and UK, and all that. We know. And we are listening to the comments, the calls brother Ghanaians are giving to us. And we are rising up. Even friends, African friends, contact. They keep asking them why Nkrumah's party is dead. They ask the question.
Right.
They're not even Ghanaians. They're asking me from Tanzania, from Kenya, from Uganda. They revere Kwame Nkrumah so much. That will be said, why is Nkrumah's party dead? And I'm saying, we are not dead. We are coming back together. We are coming back together to fight a good fight with effect from 2022.
I mean, moving there, the legacy and the thought that Nkrumah must have wanted, his party to consider to continue. They must have left him down. They must have let him down, sorry.
But I think it's a natural reaction for things to fall apart and things to come back together again. This year, I was somebody was driving me from Kumasi to Cape Coast. When we got to Canada, Japan's hometown of Fusu area, his constituency. I asked the driver, where is it, railway services? Because when I was growing up, there was train to Fusu and all that. And the driver stopped and showed me that this is the railway line. And that's it, I cover. The railway tracks now, and Nkrumah, and that's how cover. I mean,
I think it's been very much gone viral. And
yes, it's there.
And then it gets to the end of the fear and the fear in Ankasai. We see few CBB with Nino.
Yes, yeah. Okay. You see, BBR say things have gone back. Instead of coming up, it's gone back. But we are watching and waiting. That's in Yamabasisa. And that is the only people to do that job is us. Or if I say us, that is all other political parties. For CPP, Progressive People's Party, People's National Convention, GCPP, and even independent candidates. They're all CPP or Nkrumahist children. We are gradually working very hard to come back together again, to not to see just the third force, the next force, to come and take them by surprise. And you team be over Leicester City.
I know.
Leicester City. because I used to live
Who
in
swayed
Coventry.
off both my
I used to,
big names now.
I used to live in Coventry, so I know them so well. It's a few miles to Leicester. When they came in, it was a surprise to the whole United Kingdom. The Premiership League, nobody expected Leicester City to come in. Look at that. Suddenly they rose up and took the title. That's what we are going to do.
Oh yeah, when Leicester.
Yes, Leicester.
The big teams,
yeah, they are going to fall apart. The big teams, big parties are going to fall apart. And you will see, we will spring up.
Okay, right. So you're the G.N Radio. It's just about 10 minutes to 9 o'clock. And very soon we'll be taking your comments and your contributions, if you want. I've got Chairman. They've been talking about Ghana, the states where it's actually gone into employment. I mean, every aspect of development is being hit. But sometimes I, for one, I would want to look at whether at least this government have an excuse at all. It's always been years of thinking that the 4 years is not enough, especially with the promises and what they thought of, turning Ghana into. We don't seem to see that as such. A lot feel that Akufo-Addo, after all, he's on his way out of power. I mean, the country can go to hell as far as I'm concerned, but I don't think so. I believe the man is patriotic, just like you and I. And that is why for 3 consecutive times, he vied to become a president of the country. Do you think he loved the country that much?
I know once upon a time, Nana Akufo-Addo loved Ghana.
Oh, he no longer does.
This present upon time, he is not. Not at all. I mean, from his actions, he no longer loves Ghana. He's not committed. He is not committed. When the people said, fix the country, Ghana, I advised the Ghana government to talk to them. I did.
Maybe you should meet him one-on-one, sitting in your face. What are you going to tell him?
Yeah. No. I published the whole world advising the Ghana government to talk to them. If somebody is complaining, if you've got a staff in an organization, they are complaining, you must listen to why they are complaining.
You think he listens to Ghanaians?
No, he doesn't. Listen. That's why I'm stunned. They didn't take my advice. They were rather confronting the guys, fix yourself. And those people have introduced a new grammar in Ghana, a new language in Ghana, that is fix. Fix. You see, when they said fix the country Ghana, they said, what do we fix? Fix yourself and all that. NPP agents were challenging them, fix yourselves and all that. Now, they are also, they are now saying they are fixing the country. You heard it. Hoops Nadoye and the one you just mentioned.
Owusu bempah.
They are now saying they are members of fixing the country Ghana. Is it not a joke for the little kids to say fix the country? Now you challenge them, now you borrow the word fix the country, and they are using it. They are not doing the job. They are not doing the job because even less than a week ago, 13 people died in a crash, a lorry accident in Ghana.
Oh dear.
13. It's a war. Because our roots are not good.
This is crazy.
Because you see, the government is not in control at all. The reason I'm saying this is that I hope wise people will listen, because I speak with wisdom. I don't just talk the way I want to talk. I speak with wisdom and the fact. You see, if you drive in Ghana now, from Accra to Tamale or Kumasi or Takoradi or Kikus, it's the same problems we face. That is the vehicle in front of you. If you attempt to overtake it, it's going to be a head-on collision and so many people dead. This is what just happened about six days ago, just before the weekend. Because the same problem persists all the time. We have not had a government that will want to change things. These things are happening because students of economics, anybody who understands a little bit of economics would agree with me that, number one, today in Ghana, we no longer have railway services that running in the place. Therefore, all the timbers and everything, all the heavy goods must be on the streets and the roads of Ghana. That's what the major cause of the problems. So many cars you have to drive on the road instead of putting them the goods on the train and going over the triangle, Kumasi, Takrady, Accra. It's no longer there. It has made more vehicles on the scene, created more vehicles on the scene, and even bus services. Bus service in the beginning, there was bus services in Ghana. Can issue to
And even rail services.
Yes, that's right. They were working. You see, before it wasn't after Nkrumah was overthrown, all these things started to scatter. We had buses running Takrady, Kumasi, Cape Coast, Accra. We had buses. Today there's not a single bus, no national bus.
Kufuor buses came over.
Oh, that was so good. We need omnibus services, not a private bus being run by Kufuor's family or friends. No, sir, it was not. I mean,
do you see the country as it's known for? People say it's turned out to be a government sort of a, if not the family affairs. You have the nepotism, we have all that friends and family running. Akufo-Addo's family in most of the top positions. Same thing. You see the country as such?
Of course, yes. I mean, even though Akufo-Addo's country, there's no gold mines there, yet they are controlling the gold of Ghana now. Ejapa royalties. Ejapa royalties is a clear example. And the directors are all from Eastern region, from Akufo-Addo's backyard. And you know what I mean? We can't afford to repeat the same thing. Let us change the government. Immediately the government is changed, we are going to change things. It's just that the Newcastle football club that has been bought by these Arab people, they are going to change the management ASAP as soon as possible. It's only yesterday it was agreed, Newcastle, because they are going to turn the football club down. Trust me, within the next 48 hours, there's going to be new changes. There are going to be more players coming in, stronger players coming in. Maybe even the manager's position itself is in doubt. Do you understand? They're going to make it better. That's what we're seeking to do. We are all the Nkrumah factions, we are coming together. We are seeking to come and change this. We are not going to kill people, but we are going to remove certain people from certain positions.
Yeah, but Chairman, actually, over the years, it's been, if not overdue, the number of years the NDC and it's always been NDC and PP.
Yes.
You seem to still be confident that there could be any other party apart from just these two.
Oh, yes. I mean, when Kwame Nkrumah was there, MPP stood no chance in hell. There was no such a word as MPP.
You know, but from the work and then Dubois any time to Kufuor and all that, it's always been these parties. Hardly do we get these work and then body of feet, say, crime, military officer. Or Eskin nominally. They've all tried. I mean, there've been other parties. It's still the NDC and PP running affairs.
Yeah, it is because of the way Nkrumah was overthrown and the laws that were passed in Ghana on 24th February 1966. And because of that, a lot of things changed. A lot of things changed. That they said it was a crime even to mention the name of CPP. It was a crime even to show Kwame Nkrumah's photograph. It was a crime to see any literature about CPP. You go to jail. And that was a serious coup d'etat. We didn't expect it. So they killed everything of Nkrumah, everything of CPP. CPP had to die and never, ever reappear. So 1992 onwards, when CPP started to come in, so many people didn't even know Nkrumah. We didn't have good books in Ghana up to now. We haven't got good history books in Ghana. The honest situation, historical information in Ghana, it's not there. I know Professor Edu Boahin is supposed to have written a book, a history book, but I don't think that was good enough at all. It was biased. He tried to erase Nkrumah's name from Ghana's history. You cannot do that because the man was in jail when he won elections. He's the greatest man that ever lived, the greatest black man that ever lived.
He was emeritus.
Yeah, that's right. You see what I mean? I mean, how the man was in jail when he won the elections. Akufo-Addo won the election, he was not in jail. Buzia, when he won election, he was not in jail. Mr. Kufuor and all that, MPP, all these guys, when they won elections, they were not in prison. But Nkrumah is the only one who won elections when he was inside prison. And the British governor had to open the prison gates. He said, my friend, go. Your people say they want you to lead them. That's what happened. Nkrumah's story is very different. That is why there's time for everything. Now we have given MPP more than, God knows, more than 20 years to rule. Busia himself ruled, what, 3 years? Kufuor came 8 years. This is 11. Kufuor is going 8 years. This is going to be 19. Kwame had 9. Kwame had 9 years. You see what I mean? He had 9 years. And look at the Black Star Line shipping about 17 ships. Ghana Airways, we had planes. Today, if a Ghanaian is going to Accra, what do? You go to British Airways or KLM, they mess you up. KLM is the most disgusting. You go there, you go to their country, you get off, you walk about 10 miles in the airport to go for another plane and all that. Why we got Ghana Airways? They killed it. They've killed off Ghana Airways. We have nothing. That's what I'm telling you. No buses. There's no longer buses in Ghana. That's why there are so many cars in Ghana. That's why so many accidents in Ghana. And we can't even repair the roads. Come on, some and Ghana some uka crowd in Papa, but boss me in Papa Nabukasan. I know I'm good. I'm saying the truth. Eric, I'm telling you the truth. From Cape Coast to Accra, normally it used to take 90 minutes. When I was growing up, it took 1.5 hours to drive from Cape Coast. Mountain or driving up to them, I remember 90 minutes, the most. Now, Edu, Accra. Today, from even Kaswa to Abuso can run about. It could take about 1 hour if you have no for.
I think the fewer the merrier. The country is now populated. So
not that now populated. They've cut things off. We no longer have buses. We no longer have trains. In Chankofo by train, they all have to drive. That's why we got so many cars on the road. Just like the United Kingdom. London, today when I was coming, I came by bus. I've got a car, I parked the car at home, I came by bus.
It's convenient.
Because it's convenient. Do you understand? I mean, this is what we lack in Ghana. And so everybody must drive their car. I don't blame them. But I blame the government who has killed off national omnibus services. Because if you go to Opera Square or Opera in Accra, that was the main bus stop. Okay, all the buses coming from Kaneshi, Bubuashi, whatnot, Mateuko, and all that, they came to Accra Central. That was the main bus stop. I remember that. So there's because everybody's got to drive their car. The traffic too much. It's affecting businesses as well. Everybody goes to work late, and the manager understands. He's not going to give you a query. Because the manager himself is late coming to work. Do you understand? Traffic.
Anyway, so you're live on G.N Radio. It's just 9 o'clock. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say a happy birthday to Desmond Tutu of South Africa. He's 90 today. And the man's still strong. You know much about Desmond Tutu of South Africa?
Yes, he does exercises. I know him so well.
Yeah.
He was there before the end of apartheid. He was just a wonderful gentleman.
ANC, African.
May God bless his soul. You see, if you are short,
where did he get the name Desmond Tutu from? Because Tutu is meant to be an Ashanti name.
One of these Ashantis went to settle there. It's possible. Do you understand? It must be an Ashanti person who the grandfather is an Ashanti. They settled there. Just like the Prempe, Kukuria, the Prempe of Ashanti, who was taken to Seychelles because he was talking too much because he was against the British government. They banished him into that part of the world in Seychelles. And since then, the Ashanti guys have grown up there. They live there. They come to Ghana from time to time. Yes. So Tutu, definitely, I believe, is an Ashanti person.
Yeah, sure, they'll be Uncle Joe. Right. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, Uncle Joe. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good morning to Mr. Johson as well.
Oh, good morning, sir.
First of all, before you come in with whatever you have to contribute to this program, if I should ask you the state of the country, our beloved Ghana, how would you describe the country in this present state?
The state of Ghana, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Dog, I don't think you need to even ask me this because you know the answer.
I don't know the answer. I mean, for the sake of somebody else who don't know how to define Ghana in this present
Ghana
condition.
is in chaos. The state is in chaos.
The state is in chaos.
In chaos.
Chairman, it's the state is in chaos.
I think he who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool. So Joe knows what he's talking about. He knows it.
On what grounds would you describe your beloved country as such?
Yeah.
You see, Doc,
yes,
we are not just even, let me even say good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Viewers and everyone. You see, we are not just talking about insecurity, but also the mismanagement of the economy. Just last 2 days, I tried to do something for somebody, an iron sheet. Within a minute, it was 40 Ghana or something like that. It went 2 days, it was 60 something Ghana. The inflation doubles every minute. Prices go up every second. And as prices are going up, people are being killed left, right, and center. The lawlessness. I mean, and in all these things, the profligacy. You see, the people are suffering, and the executive is enjoying his luxury, the comfort. Arabian king, Russian Vladimir Putin, or whatever they call it. He wants to be like a Russian president. You know, buff in the sky. He has no sympathy. 77 years, which by God's age, he should be dying any moment from now. He wants to have luxury over everything when people are suffering. I mean, Doc, I think my little daughter Nanaya would even tell you the state of Ghana. And I think he can manage Ghana than Nana Akufo-Addo. With all due respect, my daughter can manage Ghana than Nana Akufo-Addo. You see, let's take jokes aside, let's take political biasness aside. But this is total shamble. This is total shamble. I mean, you see, I am now beginning to believe the assertion that Akufo-Addo was cooked for us by the media. He was cooked for us, and I think I have been tricked.
I think I disagree with you, Joe. I disagree in the sense that...
Well, you would disagree with me, but you see, let me tell you, you lead a country on integrity. Do you know that?
I do know that, sir.
Now, let us question Akufo-Addo's integrity. This is a man who fought Rollins and Atamos in those eras over VAT. Do you remember? And people were killed over that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When Kufuor came, he was the Attorney General. He had the opportunity to repeal against that VAT that he demonstrated against, that people killed. Those people who died in that demonstration, today they've died a useless death. They've died a useless death. When he came, did they not increase the VAT?
Well,
if a man has integrity, what he stood for, what he said was wrong yesterday should not be right today. So first of all, he has no integrity. So if I'm saying he was cooked for us by the media, this is what I'm talking about. Because if people say, oh, this is a man who's schooled in London, he's schooled in France, he's this, he's that, and he comes, he has no integrity to protect. I mean, man, they should give us a break. But you see, before I came in, I heard you talk about, what's his name, this South African man.
Desmond Tutu.
And once again, you see the hypocrisy of the black man. I've said every black man, this is my opinion anyway, with all due respect, every black man who supports lesbianism and gayism and all that has lost his glory and has lost his identity. But this is a man, a reverend, who says he will prefer hell over a homophobic God. This man, this is the man. This is the man. You see, let us have integrity. Let us have...
Okay, Joe, hold on 1 minute for chairman, please. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Joe. I will tell you a little bit about Desmond Tutu. His daughter is a lesbian. I would say anyway.
Oh, yeah, Desmond Tutu now.
Yes. Nankasaneba or a lesbian.
On the police or a private choice.
No, but our friend, these help you to make some decisions when it comes to certain situations. Therefore, he couldn't have been seen to be speaking against it. He may not like it, but Nakasanaba will be or you be. Against it. But the greatest reward I give to that man is that before apartheid fell, he was instrumental for the blacks against the Verwood or the South African system. And so I have to be honest.
Chairman,
And see,
I had a Krum Hadi, for example.
Hang on,
Joe Pocho.
It's only point important today.
Yeah, I'm 2 minutes. They're very.
Chairman, I was basing my argument on integrity. And the chairman, no CPP, the chairman, no CPP. There were things CPP were doing, he felt it wasn't good. Into no PPP, right?
Okay.
The fact that
chairman, you want to clarify that? He's never come up openly why he left and then came to PPP. Could you clarify that today, or you want to keep it private?
Obviously, there was a reason why he left PPP because something did not match up with
20 minutes. But Manya too be here.
No, Joe. No, I'm going to get a position clear. Please, just a second.
Ali, for today's sake, let me know why you very now.
Okay, I was.
You become like a leech to.
I was
PPP.
Born a CPP. I've got a spirit of Nkrumah in myself, but CPP, they were disorganized because they disorganized themselves. I had to leave. Do you understand? I had to leave.
Answer.
CPP were disorganized.
Yes.
And your integrity fell today. You cannot belong to an organization that is disorganized.
Now, Joe, I'm beginning to question your age because
the fact that Wuba is something that is not good does not mean you need to defend it. Then, chairman, you should have sat in CPP and defended CPP even in their disorganization.
No. You see, for the
that's the meaning of loyalty. That's the meaning of loyalty.
I shouldn't. No, not at all. The point is that when you're doing things like that, you've got to look behind you, not just one-sided view. You were in any given situation. But then,
that's a choice. But,
okay.
In talking about the topic, your brother pain by another young I saw something about Owusu bempah cautioning the IGP to arrest.
That's right.
How dare you? I mean, this is a whole IGP with an ultimatum.
Yeah.
That's the guts beyond neck. I mean,
no, but you see, if you say he has the guts, the question is, does the Constitution demand that one has to have a locus before they can, ask for some people to be arrested? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. Does the Constitution demand that you have to be a managing director of a company, or you have to be the president before, when you see something wrong, you can alert the police to issue arrest? And then also, there's another question. Is it that what is going on, the police does not see? Is it that they are blind, that people have to tell them to do what they are supposed to do?
No, Joe, you are even going too far. Joe, to save time, have you ever heard such news in the United Kingdom since you came here? Actually, the ordinary idiot to be or instructed IGP. It doesn't happen here.
The police is proactive.
No, take your time. I don't want you to have a heart attack. The point is that
no.
In a Western civilized societies, ordinary citizens would have no right to instruct the police or the military or anything. But Africa, anything can happen. So bear that in mind. We are Africans. In Africa, anything at all can happen. So how you continue? Continue, Joe.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, in Europe here, in Britain here, the police is proactive. The police does not look on political lines. They operate by the integrity they have. But in our country, because this same person who is cautioning the IGP or calling the IGP to arrest, in that Oman FM, people have sat down there and talked about how they killed human beings. The police never heard.
Anybody here
Those
waste them on
that video to be talking about how they have been killing people. They should not have had a minute sitting on that radio station. They should have been arrested within a minute, but they were not arrested.
Okay, Joe, it's only a chip-in question as to, the guts of an individual, especially Ghana, where, the ruler says anything and that's the final word. But what I want to know in the dumpery, especially those we don't know where he's coming from, is delve much into his history and things like that. Let me go caller first. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Morton.
Oh, good morning, Sir Gabu.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Chairman Johson.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Ghanaians. You are listening to us this morning from G.N Radio.
I must say this there. Say Gabo has thrown a lot of weight beyond your much know-how about Nkrumah and the history of Ghana. And I think he appreciates the much knowledge you have about Nkrumah and all that. I had a chat privately with him, and I'm sure he had a conversation with you over the week.
He knows that I'm scared about that man in Ashanti region.
Okay, say Gabo, I don't pay you. You're welcome. You're live on air.
Please don't mind.
Why is that Skinner of this country who died not long ago? It was his name, that MP with the House of Commons. Is it
Skinner?
Skinner.
Our integrity president, our Ghana's integrity president, Nana Akufo-Addo Adedonka. Why they pa? So ba for kutu din kesiye. Our Kumasi airport. They will, and I'm telling because you will say if you have accorded a name to Kumasi Sports Stadium to Baba Yara there, and you know I ba for kutu deserve say din pa. Deserve I Kumasi Airport again. None of the way there. He's gone down to history. He will feel history. And our man Banso appointment, Dr. Efria, or running Ministry for Agri. That's good. Now, I must say on air.
You're live on air, sir.
Okay.
We can hear you live.
I Chairman Johson is so fastidious. That's the only adjective on the man. You see, Chairman Johson. It's difficult to please Chairman Johson. I think that we tell the casa and many no. But Johson there, party be no but me idea. Mr. Johson be just more pass so why did. Just say
apart from the British government.
Apart from the British government, and the Kwame Nkrumah. Niana, you see, anybody who would do an argument talking about Kwame Nkrumah and compare Nkrumah to any other president or prime minister in Ghana without taking into consideration his time and space. Your argument may not be persuasive. If you make any argument about Nkrumah, without talking about the population that we had, the resources that we had, the time, the geopolitics at that time, if you don't compare that, now they compare, wouldn't compare Nanado, wouldn't compare Professor Zames, wouldn't compare Mahama, wouldn't compare Kofua, you're not making persuasive argument because things have changed. At that time, no. Not European, China, and far east countries, no. Women, baby, nearly Chinese in Yamakro Ghana. And times have changed, events have changed. Nearly animal and come on by no for facing Ghana near say. She can't say no about you. And no obey no. Why are dear pie? He had foresight. I cannot take that away from him. He had foresight, or any man also, or your dear pa. But again, in economy, you can say, and Nkrumah could have done far better than he did. And Nkrumah could have done Kumasi Accra routes. He can't hear one. So I'm for Uncle Gimme and question go for. So I know this all African president be here. He could have done the Kumasi Accra routes where Tamahara when he could have done that. We are talking about economics. We are talking about the use of resources. And anybody who compares Nkrumah to any other president, any leader in Ghana, without looking at these things, you are not making persuasive argument there. Now, this is your case. The banana, actually, managing Ghana a chain. This is a big insult.
Well,
big insult.
Observation. It's
observation. See, it is a big insult.
Well, to you.
That's my observation.
Yeah.
That's my observation.
That's
now, we see, Joe about a video. Then it will full.
He takes it personal.
When take care of him personal, Joe, but you when you heart attack. You are always demolishing your own country. Cry, you see, we are the second peaceful country. We see all investments are cost a whole echo Ghana. Foreign direct investments are echo Ghana. Ghana need to come what the land here. When you want the papa of Ghana, be negative. Okay, we never can have control. Pennywise pound foolish. Any president go for or sing go to plane grammar Ghana for. Plane a better plane. Oh, you fancy. As a man, then you see Ghana for sick idea. You got to fear we better. It's a plane. And didn't call long distance. Now we have to charter planes. You bohoka. And other countries, other business or Ghana, with a higher place, your own premier to papa. So was can I talk car basically £10,000 car was meant to make a 2,000 car. Now the music has a 4,000 for Debbie. I for can one one a for them. One can say, one can say, think it on me to papa. A bit me a boy in here. Can you send the plane? Who do be an air torture? We see, I did our compensation can say, yet Ghana over the.
Oh dear, it's gone off. Joe.
Yeah.
This must have been an opportunity for you. So I'm sure this is what tickled you back.
Yeah, you see, sometimes certain things makes me laugh.
Okay, Segabo is back again. Segabo, I'm sorry, Joe. Segabo, we're lying a cut here, but you're lying.
One more, we'll defend the woman. We'll defend the woman. We'll be the end this party next June, which is actually on support.
Okay.
Mahama Betras one, which me a factory back from Ghana. Or take Ghana for $35 million. So for your commander factory. Sugar back over and produce. One sugar, and yet Ghana. Is here Nanado? One doses, one for 2 years. Is here at least you're best 150 SDA. I may not have the right figures, but your town man come up for this obeying one's a bit comfortable. It is only Nanado nearby. What's that here? And it is private sector led. Is here said Daco Farms. We are trying to establish Daco Farms in Ghana now. What is the news idea? And what is the Ghana? Now what you can say, your friend say, now is the West, a dear partner, promise them to come over here, over 1 year. And Grand School. Ghana was going to be. A Ghanaians are going to school free. A friend say, special prosecutor, okay? So okay, Ghana. There's no way saying that any other politician bet me a few non parties where the Kakoma Amedu. Nanado, he's an open-minded person. You hear my Ecoso Ghana, oh yeah. You never must support to a dear no news because one. You never get with this one. And then you want a Ghana woman chaos be. Confusion benefit as a Ghana. Chaos benefit Ghana. Ghana need to come see. About prison the country, no. They be idea Ghana, they get them. Okay. Is that how you build a country?
All right.
Is that how you build a country? I'm saying, chaos ben Ghana. Young Koma, we and Ghana ma free. Chaos ben Ghana. What is the chaos and confusion in Ghana?
Ghana and somebody so Obeko and watching a bear 1 minute. I'm so be frail line on tea. Obeko near tea park on a pacho. Hello? Yes, I'm sir. Yes, the Gabu, me pesa me fat you on it, you know. I'm so fra. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, you see.
Yes, I'll say your observation. No, he opposes it. Or for the Ghana, Akufo-Addo, it's done beyond just considering your daughter better than he done.
Also, I still maintain that my daughter can govern Ghana better than another.
Hold on, remember. Hello, good morning.
Doctor.
Oh, Uncle Dangerfield.
You got to know yourself.
I'm Dangerfield. I'm the Ebeke Manana, what kind of Papa Forson, secret, they were shame of be not, they say, Papa Forson, no, Manana.
Okay.
And you're a Mananayan. Oh, yes, it can be years ago. No, anyway, you're welcome. Life and about the life will be a retail, Pocho, and pay what's up to that.
Yeah. Papa,
Jamayoson.
Oh, Pocho, you too. Good morning.
Yeah, Michelle, Mr. Johson, Michelle.
Uncle Jeffrey Majojo, Mr. Michelle. Amen.
Yeah.
You too.
Master the band pay there. Sammy met Kwame Nkrumah, Obirika Kwame Nkrumah Sama. Let me try the Bible hall. And see me strong about them about number Jamusun defend the moon. Yeah, Kofibia, Abutina Yabanema, Yakini, never said Ghana. As such, I want over Britain war. Sabu, 100 years over Ghana. Yeah. MPP for a one can some papa. No more from an world, but no soon share be being film. I am Nanado Akufo-Addo. Or your boss of here. I bet say no bay one can share. Mr. No radio station, me catch on that. Mrs. One can come just no longer. If you don't be ye man da mubwa be 6 years here kwe abazina na dambo kupado abaye hey Mrs. Wankele Nkrumah that's no longer bibi bielo ye bi on ye man da papa Nkrumah fno obo fune oye MPRC a wo Britain we one go Ghana home Queen your hotel na lenyem mpemfo hotel wo no be na Britain one go be share papa Mr. Domofo so when change one attitude Ghana on ye da papa Kwame Nkrumah le mo ye na one of say what about the rolling oye busia no be say Kwame Nkrumah le mo ye na mana me catch no se ni mo wa hwenda aza busia de ye Kwame Nkrumah the masuness the dan ko podo oni ye mahama de mo ye nyina amu do sisi yuma abedin tra abedin no mahama de mo ye nyina o sisi yuma oya ye wa hospital the school are done yeah sisi yuma ye nyembe ya se wo objection when you pray ebana said bakasa na say as sama je British one na mo former so world but we what the way that you are take patata as the Kwame Nkrumah be yan one oye Domofo one was sem dan kunya wo fura papa
let's say papa okay
Kwame Nkrumah Institute of Pioneers Training Youth Accra Mukubi the electrical bulbs the ankasa noma the fridges the workers which is the government which is in Accra. At this time, the Chinese would train so good in Kenya, China, and somebody there's into India. The atomic reactor, only by the first place of Busia, on attack on the atomic reactor, one destroyed. You got British putting me there. One rubber.
I'm not some American chairman. You are doing Papa. I'm don't also okay. Chairman still has been around.
If you atomic reactor, job boy, and then we can't afford.
One would Papa, we can say three bombs. Three, Kulumbugu, Rambla Assembly Hall, and Four Stadium. Kulumbugu, artificial boundary.
I'm the Jaffa. I'm the Kakana Wakan, you about your next week. I'm the time also. Ain't no da sippy, Kaketa Bay. Krumana Sam no note. They be a waka there. I'm the Jaffa. Why they
my friend.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Johson so buffro. I'm the of Waka and Krumanin's name.
No, your own water Kulumbugu bomber. No, he was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was there. Now, I look at the woman. Girl, no, young pioneer girl. How could they was a young?
All right, Joe, Ewadra.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're summarizing it. Yeah, time also. We only finish.
You see, the Greek has a methodology in defining who their citizens were. They had one, the idiot, two, the tribalists, and three, the citizens. And MPP,
no spectators.
And the followers, the MPP and its sympathizers. Excuse my language, fall within the tribalistic definition of the Greek in defining their people. When it's about MPP, somebody in the MPP, and the Greek will say, if he's a thief, with the tribalistic people, if he's a thief, they will say, oh, we know he's a thief, but he's our thief. When it is about the MPP, anything you say about somebody, for them, it is wrong, but it is okay for them to use the same thing. When I'm saying my daughter can govern the country more than another, they are saying, oh, you get heart attack.
Well, they thought that is below belt. Okay. No, your time also, our time is up.
When Mahama was there,
wait.
I remember one time.
Okay, Joe.
I remember one time. They were saying there, Mahama was this and that. Even Nanado, he can even close his eyes and govern the country better than Mahama was doing. That time he wouldn't have heart attack. You see, these are the kind of hypocrisy.
Sorry, Joe. I think that we had to go for next week. Our time is up. Manyati is here. I think I had to cut Joe. Okay. Now Manyati is up next. Hopefully I'll be here next week, and then we'll continue with the breakfast show. Chairman, that's it. That's it. You want to say a word, and that's it.
Yeah, the word I just want to say is that anybody who loves Ghana and supporting a third force should register with me or with this radio station. I will have conversation with them because we need a third force to come and break the duopoly being enjoyed by the NDC and NPP.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you next week.